people of Pakistan have been spending the day learning the extent of the newly declared state of emergency. Newspaper headlines have been largely critical, with views broadly shared by local residents.
This is totally wrong what they have done when they sent away the Supreme Court judges and sworn judges under the Provisional Constitution Order. It was totally unnecessary, it was not needed. I think we are off the track of democracy. It is extremely wrong that one person has put the country and the people at stake for his personal benefit. It will harm the country. Our country has been facing these situations from the beginning, that rulers who are in power take such steps for their own benefit.
Among a raft of measures either currently being implemented or being considered is the postponement of parliamentary elections, which were slated for January next year.
Now, if you look at our constitution in an emergency, and this is extra constitutional, but if you look at Pakistan's constitution, when you have an emergency, the parliament could give itself more time, up to a year, and in terms of holding the next elections.
In parts of the capital city, military forces have been deployed to maintain order. But senior government officials say this is not a full-scale military takeover.
It's certainly not martial law. You don't see tanks and soldiers running around in the streets. We don't have any martial law courts. So it is not martial law. But obviously, this is, to be fair, it is not allowed under the Constitution. So it is an extra constitutional step.
One of the consequences of the state of emergency has been the arrest and detention of scores of opposition leaders and their followers. They are in no doubt about the reasons behind this decision.
I have been arrested. And this is not an emergency, it is martial law. Let's be very clear about it. There is no constitution today in Pakistan. And I think he has created a lot of problems for Pakistan.
But government ministers argue this decision was absolutely necessary to safeguard the country.
Ask them one simple question, that whether they would like unstable Pakistan, which is run by extremists, terrorists, or they would like a stable Pakistan, albeit with certain restrictions on the democratic norms as they know it.
Still unclear in these emergency measures is any indication of how long they might last. At this point, spokesmen have simply said they will remain in place for as long as is necessary. Owen Fay, Al Jazeera.